Did Ohio State just ban Fox Sports and Barstool's Dave Portnoy from doing his job Saturday at Ohio Stadium just because he's a Michigan fan and alum? Let's look into this. Locked On Big Ten starts right now.
You are Locked On Big Ten, your daily podcast on the Big Ten Conference. Part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.
Welcome to Locked On Big Ten. I'm Craig Sheeman. 40 years as a sports talk show host and play-by-play announcer. I want to thank you for making us your first listen each and every day. Hey, hit that free subscribe button down below so you never miss a single episode. Also, share, follow, like, because it really helps us out. This episode is brought to you by Monarch Money. Take control of your finances with Monarch Money and use code LOCKEDONCollege at monarchmoney.com for 50% off your first year. So, is Portnoy banned this weekend? And by the way, what's Portnoy saying about this? Plus, we have big games before Texas and Ohio State. And we'll tell you what's next and about our live broadcast on Saturday that we're going to do. But you all know the story by now over the summer. Fox Sports, big noon kickoff. They hired Barstool Sports President and Vocal Michigan alum and booster Dave Portnoy to be part of the big noon kickoff. Look, they're fighting head-to-head with ESPN, and ESPN's got Pat McAfee, and they got Nick Saban, and they were starting to pull away in the ratings, even though a couple of years ago, Fox had caught up to them and even passed them a little bit. That's why Pat McAfee and Nick Saban are over there. Try and boost them back up. It worked. Now, this is Fox's answer with Portnoy. And I'm kind of looking forward to see how this works, really. But reports came out Tuesday that Ohio State had banned Portnoy from Ohio Stadium. Now, that would make it pretty tough to do his job there at Fox if you can't go in the stadium. And I did love this one little side note, though, and it's a Michigan thing. As soon as word got out that Portnoy was banned and couldn't get in, Connor Stallions, of all people, the Spygate mastermind who, was accused of getting people tickets to go spy on teams for him. He tweeted out to Portnoy, "Hey, Dave, you need tickets? I know how to get some." I thought it was hilarious. It was hilarious. Anyway, back to this and whether he's banned or not. Not really getting a straight answer out of a lot of people. So I also have some theories about this too. So big noon, they usually start off outside the stadium with all the crowd and all that. And, Portnoy could be part of that. So, but then they usually move indoors on the field, got their little desk, Urban Meyer and all that stuff. They make their final picks and analysis, and then the game starts on Fox. So, first of all, I would find it very hard to believe that the network, Fox, who paid hundreds of millions, billions of dollars to have the rights to do all this, and probably paid Portnoy a lot of money. I can't believe they would just sit idle and go, that's okay. Let him be banned for this week. We'll pick up the action next week. I doubt that very much. So I don't think they're going to be cool with that. Now, maybe they were never going to use them inside the stadium. Maybe they're going to reserve that for, Urban and Matt Leinart and all that. And Portnoy is going to be out in the crowd. Maybe Portnoy is going to be out and about doing the pizza tasting thing. I don't know. I really don't know how they're going to use them. Only they know, and I'm looking forward to figuring this out. Ohio State Athletic Director Ross Bjork chimed in. He claims that Portnoy is not banned. He made it seem like Fox never really requested a credential. He did say he's not credentialed to be in the stadium. So maybe he says this was a Fox decision. Maybe Fox wasn't going to use him in the stadium at all. I don't know. But Portnoy talked about it, did about 5 minutes on X with a Twitter post. I'll tell you about that in just a second. So I think, again, this is the big question on how Fox is going to use Portnoy anyway. He's going to be sitting all chummy right next to Urban Meyer or getting on Urban's nerves once in a while, or what? How's this going to work? Or is he always going to be outside doing his thing? We don't know. I've wondered that all summer long. We're about to find out. So whether they decide how they're going to use him or not, I'm sure they have a pretty good idea at this point. And whether he was not credentialed on purpose or not, or whether he was banned by Ohio State, there is another possibility here. There's a possibility that Fox was never going to use him in the stadium, but we've blown this whole thing up into a little bit of a stunt because they're going to be going head to head. ESPN Game Day is going to be there too. It's their swan song for Lee Corso. He's like 85 years old. He's going to retire after this one game. He's going to put on the mascot head one more time, whether it's Brutus or Bevo, who knows. And they're going to be going head to head against that. So maybe this is a rating stunt to get more attention on Portnoy and Fox. Maybe it wouldn't be out of the question. And I'm not being critical of it. It would very much be very understandable if that's what they were doing here. So Portnoy, though, did talk on X, on Twitter, and he insists that Bjork is banning him, not letting him in. Portnoy says that Fox has been put in a tough spot here. He accused Ryan Day of being soft. He accused of Ohio State of being soft. He accused Ohio State of worrying not about Texas, but worrying about Portnoy and his ties to Michigan. So he really kind of dug that in a little bit as well. So he says this rivalry makes people do crazy things. In the end, Portnoy offered some advice for Ohio State. He said, stop worrying about planting flags on the 50-yard line. Stop worrying about the hammer that never fell on the Michigan football program with the Connor Stallion situation. His advice was to toughen up. He told Bjork not to hide, but just admit it, that you banned him. That's kind of how he left the thing. We'll see how he is used and where he gets to go and where he is out and about at Ohio on Saturday. We're all looking forward to it. It is a huge game. But, even before we get to Saturday, we have more games tomorrow. Big Ten football starts. There's 4 teams in action tomorrow and 2 more on Friday night. We'll have 6 Big Ten teams with games under their belt before we even get to the noon kickoff with Texas and Ohio State. We got Rutgers hosting Ohio at 6 o'clock tomorrow. That's going to be on the Big Ten Network, so you can check that out. Then Buffalo is at Minnesota. That is an 8 o'clock Eastern game on FS1 tomorrow. I keep telling you, watch Coy Perich, their safety. They're like 5 or 6 interceptions last year. They're also going to use him at wide receiver. I mean, in the spirit of Travis Hunter, everybody's got to have a 2-way player now. Except Coy Perich, he could be a 3-way player. He can return kicks, too. He's a tremendous athlete. Tune into that game just to check it out. Then there's a couple of late games in the Big Ten tomorrow. Nebraska taking on Cincinnati. That's going to be at Arrowhead in Kansas City. Dylan Raiola, year 2, ready to go. Nebraska, one of my 2 teams to make a big jump this year, the Big Ten. Washington's the other one, by the way. And then we've got Miami taking on Wisconsin. That's also 9 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Pacific. I want to see how Billy Edwards does. Their quarterback transfer from Maryland. Put up a lot of stats at Maryland, but Maryland lost a lot of games last year. They were behind, and he had to throw. But Luke Fickell has not gotten quarterback right yet as he goes into year 3, and they've got a monster schedule. I keep telling you, Wisconsin could be a lot better, and we'll never know because they won't win more games than last year. That's a real possibility. So we'll see how Wisconsin gets off to the start of their season as well. Friday, we got Western Michigan at Michigan State. Michigan State loves opening the season on Friday nights. It's becoming quite the tradition for them. That's at 7 o'clock from Spartan Stadium on FS1. Jonathan Smith and his quarterback, Aiden Childs, going into year 2. Look out for their flashy receiver, Nick Marsh. We'll see what happens there. And then the 12th ranked Fighting Illini, Friday night, 7:30 Peacock, hosting Western Illinois. Brett Bielema coming off a 10-win season. Luke Altmaier coming back for another year. A lot of question marks, a lot of teams with new quarterbacks, but not at Illinois. Luke Altmaier knows the deal. So we got a lot of games there Thursday and Friday. We're looking forward to all of that. If you are new to our podcast, we're here every day. We're all Big Ten all the time, all 18 teams. We have a video component on YouTube that you're watching. We've got the audio version. If you're audio only on Apple or Spotify, we're there first thing every morning. And if you're a Big Ten fan, I know you know other Big Ten people that might not know we're out here every day. Hit that little share button, a little share arrow, and send this to somebody. That would be a great help. Let them know we're out here each and every day. We also have a website, talkbig10.com with the number 10. All of our podcasts go there. Plus, there are links to your favorite Big Ten school where you can buy merchandise. Get yourself your favorite team shirt, pennants, hats right there while you're listening to all of our podcasts. It's fantastic. So check it out. All right. Coming up I want to tell you about our special broadcast that we got going on Saturday, part of the Texas-Ohio State game. What's new? What's coming up this season? That's coming up in a minute right here as we continue on a special edition of Locked On Big Ten. Monarch Money. You know, people can't name all their financial stuff. You got banks, you got investments, you got 401ks. Pull it all together with Monarch Money. And that way you get the full financial picture right at your fingertips. And that's why Monarch Money, it's an all-in-one personal finance tool that brings your entire financial picture together in one clean, easy-to-use interface on your laptop or your phone. Boom. You can combine your finances with your spouse or your significant others all in one place right there. Monarch Money, it's built for people with busy lives like you. And it shows you where you're spending too much money. It shows you how maybe you're not saving as much as you used to. You can identify all of that. Maximize your investments. Increase your savings rate. Check it out. Don't let financial opportunity slip through the cracks. Use the code LOCKEDONCollege at monarchmoney.com in your browser. Half off the first year. And that's 50% off your first year at monarchmoney.com with the code LOCKEDONCollege. You get excited watching games, watching your favorite teams. You can make it even more exciting with FanDuel. The NFL season is here. FanDuel is making sure you're ready to kick off with this can't-miss offer. This is huge. Hang on for this. Right now, new customers can bet just $5. And if that $5 bet wins, you'll get $300 in bonus bets to use across the app. How about that? Whether you like prop bets, game totals, point spreads, money line, in-game, parlays, all that right there. It's so easy to use, and it's a lot of fun on Sundays, let me tell you. If you're ready to play, download the FanDuel app now by visiting FanDuel.com and get started. That's FanDuel to place your first $5 bet. Supply House. I'm going to tell you about Supply House because if you're getting ready for some big projects, whether privately, commercially, you got the new repair coming up, right? And you want to keep everybody and your crew moving forward. Supply House. This is where they come in. Order today. See your parts on your doorstep tomorrow with over 280,000 plumbing, HVAC, and electrical items from the most trusted brands in the business. Their real-time inventory and honest lead times keep you from punting on projects, delaying, procrastinating, and never getting them done. While their industry-leading customer service always has your blind side cover, it's a game changer. And the part finder tools and the 3D schematics, they can save you hours on the job. They got a Trademaster perk program like priority shipping and dedicated support. Join the free Trademaster program today and score serious perks like priority shipping, lower prices, and a dedicated support line. Visit supplyhouse.com to sign up for free and use the promo code SHCollege5, number 5, SHCollege5 for 5% off your first order. That's supplyhouse.com. Real people, real service, supplyhouse.com. All right, thanks for checking us out here at Locked On Big Ten. Thanks for making us your first listen each and every day, especially you everydayers out there. Thank you very much. Don't forget to hit that free subscribe button and then share. Let somebody else know we're out here every day. Follow and like. That helps as well. Don't forget our website. All of our podcasts go there at talkbig10.com. Plus, you can get your own Big Ten merchandise. Get your school spirit. Buy your team shirt or jacket or hat right there at talkbig10.com. All right, so a lot of talk about Texas and Ohio State this weekend. Noon kickoff. Be done about 3:30, 3:40, whatever. During football season, I know we're out here every single day, but during football season, we go live. Live interaction right here on YouTube. You can check us out as soon as the game is over. We'll have a live Locked On Big Ten podcast right here on YouTube, and we invite you to check us out because I can see your comments, your immediate live time action. Reaction and my post-game reaction right away. Immediate. We do that throughout the entire season. So here, week 1, we'll do it after the Texas-Ohio State game. Week 2, I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be right after the Michigan-Oklahoma game on Saturday night, week 2. We'll be live for you here, all things Big Ten. We pick the biggest game of the week, and we go live right after it. We have a lot of fun with that. We get a lot of new listeners and viewers. Find us that way. And we can't wait to do that this weekend. So we'll see you Saturday after the game. But we'll be here tomorrow as well. We're here every day. Check us out for a second listen in case you missed yesterday's podcast, or check out Brian Smith from the Portal Show, part of the Locked On family as well, on YouTube or wherever you get your podcast. That'll do it for us here. I can't wait to talk to you again tomorrow. We got games. We got games tomorrow. For Locked On Big Ten, I'm Craig Sheeman. We'll see you then.